Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Heroes Quest podcast. My name is Lee. I am the host and creator of this podcast, and I am joined by my two co-hosts, Max and Hannah. Say what's up, guys.
What's up?
All right, and today's episode is a little bit something special. Today, we're interviewing one of our college friends, Julian, who is a musician and is a avid fan of gaming and superheroes. Say hello, Julian.
Hello, all.
All right, so, like I said, today's episode is just going to be an interview, but along with this, we do have a trivia section that I've wanted to add to this podcast. All right, so first we're going to start off with a few questions for Julian, and then we will segment onto the, the trivia section. All right, so Julian, hello there. Nice to
Hello.
see you here.
Yes, it is.
This is your first podcast, right?
Yeah.
First podcast interview, first interview in general.
Yes.
Well, not job interview. You've had one of those before.
Yeah, I am employed, thankfully.
Sadly, we're not.
Don't worry, one day you will.
All right. So, a lot of these questions are to just do with some of the stuff that we normally talk about, plus one of your most recent projects that you've been talking to me about.
Mhm.
But we'll get into that later. So, let's start off with the gateway to the childhood of you.
Ooh.
So, this is just like, questions about how, like, what's made you who you are today, like what specific comic books, TV shows, superheroes, all of that. You ready?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. So, Julian, what is the first comic book or animated show that made you realize, oh yeah, I'm obsessed with this?
Oh, definitely. There's two shows that go in mind. It's the Spider-Man animated series from 2003 and the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yes. Okay, so the 2003 one,
Yeah.
is it specifically 3D animated?
Yes, it's 3D animated
Oh, wait.
with that amazing intro.
Was it Neil Patrick Harris
I don't know
who
the
voiced him?
I don't know the actors,
'Cause-
but
If I remember correctly, Neil Patrick Harris did voice that character. And he's the same dude who plays Barney in How I Met Your Mother. But anyway, so Spider-Man 2003,
Uh-huh.
and you said
Spectacular
Spectacular
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Yes. Honestly, I was born during that show's productions.
I think
It was released in 2008, I
Eight?
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2008.
2008. I was born then. So, can you give us any specifics about what exactly about those shows that made you obsessed with superheroes and Spider-Man in general?
well, Spider-Man, of course, it's the theme song.
Hell yeah.
And I saw like the action and like the storyline. I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
Very cool, very cool. So, second question,
Mhm.
Julian. In animation, do you prefer the classic 90s hand-drawn look, like Batman the Animated Series and like the Spectacular Spider-Man series?
Mhm.
Or do you like the hyper-stylized modern stuff, so like Into the Spider-Verse, the Transformers 1 movie? So which do you prefer, the hand-drawn look or the stylized look?
I like both, but I think we should like bring back hand-drawn image,
Yes.
like the artwork for what was it, like the Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, and
Oh yeah, the classic
yeah,
Disney animation style.
yeah, but we should have like good movies like Across the Spider-Verse and
Oh, God,
Goat.
yes. I do like the stylized like movie looks. Mainly because it does look smoother. It looks cooler, especially with some of the effects that you can get, especially with how CGI is going right now. But I am more of a big fan of the hand-drawn look. The hand-drawn
Yeah.
look is a lot better and a lot like superior in my opinion.
Honestly, I can't fault you for that. I cannot fault you for that. It's really good. It is really good.
What about you, Hannah?
I do agree. I have been silently nodding off to the side, but I realize this is not filmed, so no one will see me silently nodding.
Yeah, we're not really going to do video versions of these podcasts because one, that would be a lot more work especially to like
definitely.
sync up mouth movement and audio. That would
Yeah.
just be
Yeah.
hell.
Unless we have like that clip thing.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
again, that would just still be hell. So, but yeah. Now, Julian?
Yo.
This is going to be a hot take question. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, who is a superhero that everyone loves, but you secretly think is kind of boring?
Ooh. That's a good question. Well, it depends like on like the actor. Like, for example, the Fantastic Four. They've got 3 different movies with 3 sets of actors. Like the original
It-
from 2000s.
It can depend on the actor if you say the specific version of the character.
I don't know like many heroes that many people love or they'll find boring.
Just like one superhero that you personally that you find boring. Like forget how everyone else likes them. Just who do you think is boring?
Wanda from Age of Ultron.
Scarlet Witch from Age of
Ooh.
Ultron.
In the next
Wow.
movie, she's alright, but
Yeah.
in Age of Ultron, nah.
To be honest, she didn't play much of a significant role. Like she made everyone hallucinate in like
Yeah.
the first part of the movie. Then she made Hulk, fucking rage out. But yeah, I do think she could have had like a bigger role.
Yeah.
Plus, the way that they did both Quicksilver and Wanda in the Age of Ultron movie and making them, not the children of Magneto like they are canonically in the comic books,
Mhm.
did make me a little bit mad. It did make me mad. But what are your opinions, Anna?
I think that they had to do that because Fox still
Yeah,
had the stuff for
'cause-
the
'cause-
X-Men.
Yeah, because in the X-Men, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, Wanda and Pietro, both of them are still within like the guidelines of the X-Men, since both of them did become X-Men in some alternate universes and also some of like the newer stuff that we've been getting.
Yeah, but newer stuff is, of course, after Disney's
Yeah,
acquiring
purchase.
of Fox and the
Yeah.
rights to X-Men stuff,
Yeah.
which is why the X-Men have been popping up more
And more recently, yeah.
recently. But back then, what year did Age of Ultron come out?
2015.
Hold on.
2015.
I
will
think
take your
it
word
No,
for
it was 2015. I remember seeing it in cinemas.
Yeah, it was 2015.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was skeptical for a second. I apologize.
Yeah, no. Like, back in 2015,
yeah.
Fox was still like their own thing, and they still had the rights to the X-Men movies, so they couldn't really pull in like even just name dropping Magneto.
Dude.
True.
All I have to say is, I'm not gonna lie. The Fox X-Men movies were cool. I liked them.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse
Oh,
was
that
Not
was
not
good.
the song by Cigarettes After Sex. The movie X-Men Apocalypse released in 2016, which was released the year before the Cigarettes After Sex debut album.
yeah. But anyway, so the
Why?
little bit of a lore drop there. He's very very
I'm big into band lore.
yeah. But
Mm.
the Fox X-Men wasn't that bad. I will say the first 3 movies when they had like the leather suits on. Fox, what were you thinking? What the fuck, man?
I mean, they look cool. I mean, in my perspective, because I'm
yeah,
wearing all black.
in
Yeah.
your perspective, they would look cool, but in like
Mm.
multiple people who have read the comics and wanted to see like comic accurate versions of the characters, they really hated the like whole black
Yeah.
leather edgy look. They wanted to just see like bright colorful characters.
Wasn't the suit like black and yellow?
Oh wait, no,
Um,
that's like in
X-Men
X-Men
3.
First Class.
Yeah, that wasn't actually
yeah.
First Class.
First
sorry.
class, there was a bit of yellow/gold in the suits during
Yeah,
like
there was.
possibly X-Men 3.
Mm.
But the Fox movies were fine. I did like the premise of the movies to just like bring the X-Men to light, because fun fact: not a lot of people know who the hell the X-Men are.
What?
Not a lot of people.
That
No,
is
why not?
surprising.
There is a
What?
lot. There is a large group that knows about the X-Men, which is like people who really love Marvel, such as me, my family, and a lot of my friends.
Hell yeah.
But there are some people that only know about the Avengers and like Spider-Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's literally all they know.
So
and then
That's
there's
crazy.
the X-Men, and they start questioning who?
So
Huh?
What?
basically MCU fans.
Yes,
Pretty much.
Well, mostly
Yes.
MCU.
Exclusively MCU fans.
But I feel like after
Yes.
when Avengers Doomsday is released,
Oh,
the knowledge
yes.
of
The
X-Men
X-Men will
will
come.
will increase.
Exactly.
No, I'm sorry. We're kind of like trailing away from the interview, but I have to say this: Cyclops' suit in the X-Men trailer for Doomsday, peak, absolute peak.
Absolute
I love it.
cinema.
I love it to death
Yeah.
because not only is it accurate to the comics, it's also accurate to the most recent adaptation of the X-Men after their rights got bought out by Disney, which is X-Men '97.
Nice.
I actually saw that on Disney. I actually think.
Dude,
Yeah.
honestly, it's so peak. I want season 2 now. Disney, Marvel, where is season 2? Anyway, we kind of trailed off.
Yeah, we did.
for a second. So that is
happens.
that is
Yeah, it
the
does happen.
So those are like 3 questions from the first segment, and now we're going to move on to the trivia. So, all right. So I'm just going to give the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, from the pages to the platforms, welcome to the trial of the multiverse. This is just going to be a small segment where I test the knowledge of my co-hosts and our guests. This will be happening every single episode, so please be ready to guess the answers. So I'm going to explain the rules, all right? And then we'll just jump straight into it. Rule number 1, you have 15 seconds to answer, all right? There are multiple choices. You have 15 seconds to answer. Once the 15 seconds are up, I will signal off who goes first for their answer, and then I will show the answer once everyone has said their answer, all right?
Okay.
Number 2, each contestant must work by themselves. No teaming up, all right? No teaming up. Just work by yourself.
Got you.
Why the hell were you doing some of like Naruto's hand signs
I
in
don't
front of
know.
me, Julian? What the
I'm like, please
Fireball
give me
jutsu?
knowledge.
Okay, 3, because number 3 is a really big rule. I'm gonna like step back from the mic for a second. No using AI. For the love of fucking God, put your phones on the desk. Phones on the desk, so I know for a fact you're not using AI.
I don't know
My
why I
phone's
was gonna
back
put it on the
Okay,
amp.
your
My
phone's
phone's all the way back there.
your phone's all the way in your bag. All right. Number 3, you cannot look online to cheat. You cannot look online.
course.
So again, phone on there.
Phone is on the table.
Each answer will give like if you get the right answer, you get 5 points, and whoever has the most points by the 10th question will get to answer a bonus question. Now the bonus
Ooh.
question will have a significant difficulty like rise.
Okay.
So each question is like relatively easy. You know, it's some old comic books, old TV shows and everything. But then like the bonus question will be extremely difficult unless you are a mega nerd. All right? Now, I'm going to quickly just put a 15-second timer on my on my phone. All right, ready?
Yep.
So, question number 1. Which legendary duo is primarily credited with creating the iconic Marvel's team like Fantastic Four and the X-Men during the 1960s? Now, I will say the things, all right? So, is it A, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, B, Bob Kane and Bill Finger, C, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, or D, Steve Ditko and Stan Lee? All right, ready? 15 seconds start now.
countdown sound.
We just play the final countdown.
You have 5 seconds left. All right. 15 seconds are up. Hannah, what's your answer?
I'm gonna go with D.
Okay.
D.
D.
Okay, hold on. Because for some reason I forgot to write the answers for these fucking questions on the goddamn Google Doc.
Oh no.
Oh,
Just
no.
search on Google.
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm
Uh-oh.
doing.
Uh-oh.
Well, we know Stan Lee's part because he made Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip Legend.
All right, hold on. Okay, so the creators of the Fantastic Four and X-Men is C, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. So all of you got that wrong.
I was having a feeling, but I went D. 'cause nah.
All right. So, question number 2. In the 1980s animated series He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, what must Prince Adam say to transform into He-Man?
Oh.
Hold on. A, thunder, thunder, Thundercats ho.
Who got that from?
B, by the power of Grayskull. C, go go Power Rangers.
Oh, no.
Or D, I have the power. All right, are we ready? Your 15 seconds start now. Now. There we go. I know for a fact my parents are listening to this and they're just screaming the answer at
Oh,
the top of their
yeah.
lungs because my parents know this off by heart. All right, your 15 seconds are up. Hannah.
Believe it is B.
By
Julie?
the power of Grayskull.
I'm going to say B.
It is B.
Yeah.
It is B. So,
Yeah, 'cause in-
so all of you get 5 points.
Because in the intro, he picks up the sword and says, by the power of Grayskull. And then when he has the power, he goes, I have the power.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Careful with
Yeah.
peeking the
So-
mic.
I'm
Careful.
sorry.
Just a
Right.
quick note. Just a quick
He-
note.
he left it.
Just a
wasn't
quick note.
Was
I
it?
have no idea about this. I'm quite guessing.
Wait, what's the
You
time?
don't know He-Man?
No.
Who messaged me? Someone's messaged me on WhatsApp.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to have a live crash out right here. How do you not know who He-Man is? It makes no sense. How do you not know who he is?
I simply don't know. I literally don't know myself. I
Oh
don't know
my God.
myself.
My-
Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry.
All right.
Crash out if you want. I don't care.
All right. Question 3. Which actor provided the iconic voice of the Joker in the 1990s Batman the Animated Series?
1990s.
A. Kevin Conroy. I almost said Keith David. I'm sorry. A. Kevin Conroy. B.
Rip.
Heath Ledger. C. Mark Hamill. Or D. Jack Nicholson. Your 15 seconds start now. It got so quiet.
Yeah, we're
it
like,
got,
we're like
it got so
thunk.
unbelievably quiet. Oh
this
my
is
god.
why we need the countdown music.
Bro,
That's so sweet.
bro, there will be countdown. I'll probably add countdown music.
I
During
like that,
this.
like from that
Yeah.
game show. Dun
Yeah.
dun dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
Exactly.
All right. So Hannah,
Oh no, I've forgotten what the options were.
A. Kevin Conroy, B. Heath Ledger, C. Mark Hamill, or D. Jack Nicholson.
C.
I'm gonna say C.
I'm kind of between D and C. But I'll go C.
Correct. Mark Hamill did voice the Joker.
Oh
So
yeah, because
you-
Jack Nicholson voiced the 1996 Joker. No,
he
1966.
played the
played.
1966
Yeah.
Joker.
And
Alright,
the guy in The Shining.
So all of you are now up to 10 points because
Yeah.
you failed the first question.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. This is going to make this is going to make all of us smile, considering this is a topic we've talked about before. In the original Ben 10 series,
Oh.
who is the Galvin creator of the Omnitrix? Now wait
Oh, no.
for the answers. A. Professor Paradox, B. Vilgax, C. Azimuth, or D. Max Tennyson. Your 15 seconds, even though it's unnecessary, start now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. We all know this off by heart, considering. Fun fact: we're all massive Ben 10 fans.
I mean, I haven't watched
Yeah.
Ben 10 in ages.
I've watched the original.
Oh, so you're probably
since
gonna
I
get
was
this question
born.
wrong. All right, 15 seconds are up. Hannah. Oh, now you've forgotten.
I think azimuth with C.
C.
See,
Correct. You are now all up to
Yeah.
15 points. It
Yeah.
is azimuth, the smartest Galvin within the known galaxy. Well, within the Milky
it
Way
was in
galaxy.
like 5 galaxies.
within
Smartest being within
within like 6 galaxies.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
All right. So another one that's gonna make us smile because it's the same fucking topic. It is Ben 10. Which of these aliens was not in the original 10 forms of Ben 10
Ooh.
that Ben
okay.
could turn into
Okay.
in the very first episode? We ready?
Ooh.
A. Ghost Freak. B. Heat Blast. C. Cannonbolt. Or D. Upgrade. Your 15 seconds start now.
I remember parts of the first episode.
You seriously just smacked your lips
I'm like,
in front of the mic.
I'm like
Into the mic.
vanilla.
I'm so
chocolate.
sorry. I'm so sorry if that's disgusted anyone in the audience. I'm probably gonna cut that out. All right, your 15 seconds are up. Hannah, what's your answer?
C.
What were the answers again?
A. Ghost Freak. B. Heat Blast. C. Cannonbolt. And D. Upgrade.
I'm gonna go with C.
A.
It is C. So Max. So
Oh,
Max,
you're
you-
kidding.
Max, you stay at 15 points. Meanwhile,
No,
Hannah
that's fair.
and
No, that's
Julie.
fair.
Meanwhile,
Wait,
Hannah
what
and
was her question?
which of the
Um,
which of these
mhm,
aliens were
it's
not the
not-
original forms that Ben could turn into in the first
his
few
original
episodes?
10.
In his original
Oh,
10 arsenal.
Bloody hell.
Cannonbolt
Yeah,
was
Cannonbolt.
Yeah,
number
Cannonbolt
11.
w-
He was number
Oh,
11.
yeah, of course he was.
Introduced
Yeah.
in
Isn't
the
Ghost-
episode with the giant
I s-
kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
swear
dwarf-
Ghost Freak was also not one, but
No,
I'm
Ghost Freak.
tripping.
Ghost Freak was
it-
featured in the original, but he never transformed into him until like what, season 2?
Isn't
He
Ghost
was
Freak
featured on the dial.
Isn't
yeah,
Ghost
he
Freak
was featured
the
on there.
Isn't Ghost Freak the grey one with the one red eye?
Purple Eye, but yeah.
Purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, white.
And
with-
he
But
got-
I
yeah.
remember him having a red eye. This is one of the Mandela effects.
Oh, Mandela effect.
no.
But
nope,
yes, it is
not by one shot.
Cannonbolt. So both
Yes.
Hannah and Julian have 20 points. Meanwhile, Max, you stay at
Mhm.
15.
Fair enough.
All right.
It's no longer a tie.
Yeah, it's no longer a tie.
Except
So
for
both-
Julian
yeah,
and him.
Both of you
Yeah.
are up by by like 5
5
points,
points.
and Max
Mhm.
is down by 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 6. What is the primary drawback of Rogue's power absorption ability in the X-Men comics and cartoons? A. It only works on other mutants. B. She cannot turn it off. She cannot turn it off through skin-to-skin contact.
Oh.
C. It causes her physical pain to use it. And D. She loses her own memory every time she uses it.
Isn't that the blue woman?
No, that's Mystique.
Oh.
Rogue is the one with the
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
the
white in
southern
her hair,
one. Oh,
the,
yeah.
the Southern Belle, that for
Doesn't she?
for
doesn't
quote
she,
unquote
like,
some reason
doesn't she-
everyone simps for
Oh yeah, because of
accent.
X-Men
yeah.
'96 and that Fortnite skin.
Yeah,
There's also.
Oh yeah, isn't she the one that like
one-
if you touch you get like verbally ill and almost die if
There's
she
the
if she touches you for a
one
long period of time?
frame
What was
in
wait, what was the question
the
again?
classic show
yeah.
with Apocalypse. People will know the frame.
I know it.
Not
I
the
know it.
song. The
Anyway.
villain.
Anyway, your 15 seconds start now.
What was the question again? And the answers?
What are her drawbacks when she uses her powers?
Okay, what are the answers?
A, it only works on other mutants. B, she cannot turn it off through skin-to-skin contact. C, it causes her physical pain to use it. And D, she loses her own memory. You have... I'm gonna give you 15 more seconds.
Okay.
What?
1,
Why is it going off?
2,
Hold on.
3.
Chat, hold
four.
on. Hold on.
This isn't.
We're
my
gonna
live stream.
restart again. Okay, your 15 seconds are starting now.
Yeah.
So you've gotten the answers, you've gotten the question.
Yeah.
Think of your
I've
answer.
already got my answer.
Using
have
Jedi mind tricks to try and peer into Max's mind. What the fuck?
Why into me? What did I do?
I am.
All right, your 15 seconds are up. Hannah, what is your answer?
B.
Yeah, B.
B.
She cannot turn it off through skin-to-skin contact.
can't.
Correct.
I knew
So
it.
you two are now up by 5 points. Meanwhile, Max, you are ahead, but you still have 20 points.
Yep.
All right.
Wait, didn't she kill
She did kill. She
she
like,
killed the
one of
laser
the
man. I forgot his name.
Cyclops?
Cyclops, yeah, in
She
X-Men Last Stand.
Wait, I
Yeah,
think-
because she took out his laser eye vision and just kissed him and killed him.
That's not Rogue. That's Jean.
Oh,
Jean
wrong
Grey.
villain.
That's Jean
Oh.
Grey.
Jean killed
That's
him.
the Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
Oh,
That is.
I'm getting
oh my days.
I'm getting my
I-
my villains and heroes
You lot,
mixed
you
up.
lot, I'm
Getting
gonna
the
start crashing
X-Men
out.
women
I'm gonna
mixed
start.
up.
I'm gonna start crashing out in a minute. Oh my god. Anyway,
Oh gosh.
so question number 7: Cyclops, also known as Scott Summers, must wear a visor made of what material to prevent his optic blasts
Oh,
from
God.
firing uncontrollably? A. Ruby quartz. B. Adamantium. C. Vibranium. D. Kryptonite. Your 15 seconds start now. I feel like I have like a strong feeling that you and Max already know, Hannah.
I think so.
I think I do know it. I think I do know it.
And your time is up. Hannah.
A.
A.
Ruby quartz, yes.
Yep.
You two are now on 30 points. It's a tie between you two. Meanwhile, Max, you are 25
Wait,
points.
what about his
Yeah.
sunglasses in
His
X-Men?
his,
In X-Men,
his
Those are
sunglasses are made
actually-
by the same material.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why the
Because
the
they're
red
specifically
tinted
designed for
ones.
that.
He's not blind like Daredevil. We know that for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, 8. In the early 2000s Teen Titans animated series,
Oh.
which member of the team has to stay completely calm to keep their dark magic in control? Dark magic is a very, very
Obvious.
strong hint.
Oh, I think
But
I, know this.
I will
I
go
know
I will
this.
go through the answers. A. Starfire. B. Cyborg. C. Raven. D. Beast Boy. I don't even think I need the 15 seconds.
C.
So, what are your answers?
I think it was. Wait, shit, I've forgotten.
A is Starfire, B is Cyborg, C is Raven, and who is
C.
D?
Beast Boy.
Okay,
C.
then definitely C.
See.
Yes, it is
It's-
Raven. So you two are now on 35 points. You are now on 30 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Alright.
I just say that
He's
was
negative
probably
5.
one of the biggest hints in question. that was,
That
a
That
really
was
big
one of the
hint.
biggest hints.
Technically, Starfire had to do it for one episode because they had a body swap episode.
Yes,
Actually,
th-
yes, they did.
But
like
it,
most
it was,
early 2000s
it-
shows do.
it was just like a genuine, like general question of who needs to keep calm
Yeah.
for their magic to
Mm.
be in control.
Yeah.
All right, question number 9.
9.
Don't. No.
Don't stop. Please don't.
Nah. Nah.
Nope.
All right. In the
Not
Mar-
having it.
in the Marvel universe, what is the drawback or condition required for the Hulk to transform back into Bruce Banner? A. He must be exposed to sunlight. B. His heart rate must drop and he must become calm. C. He must consume a large amount of energy. D. He only reverts back at dawn. I'm going to start the 15-second timer now.
I feel like I know this.
Yeah,
feel like know
I just
this.
recently watched Incredible Hulk, so I think I might know the answer.
Which one?
The 2008 one.
Nice.
Oh,
That one's probably one of my favorites.
The one before Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one. It was the movie before they made Mark Ruffalo Hulk.
All right, your time is up, Hannah.
B.
B.
Correct. You two are now on 40 points.
I'm on
You are
35.
now on
I'm
35.
Can I just say?
Yep.
Can I just say? Why are we all just guessing the same answer, literally one after another?
Because of our
You two,
knowledge.
you two you lot have too much trust in your abilities.
Yeah.
I mean, question 1, you learned your lesson, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes,
Question
we
1,
did.
you learned your lesson.
All got
Yeah.
it wrong.
Yep.
All right. Question number 10. This is the final question before we decide who gets the bonus question.
What if it's a draw?
If it's a draw, then both of you have to answer. All right.
All right.
So, question number 10. Historically, what was the color-based weakness of the Green Lantern's power ring before later retcons? A. Red. B. Yellow. C. Blue. D. Black. Your 15 seconds start now.
I feel like I know this. I
I-
feel
I
like I
th-
do
I
know
think
this.
yeah, I
that's
think I know this because I think I've seen a game. Oh yeah, I've got Lego Batman at 3. What am I on
I
about?
literally have
I
all
have
the
all
Power
three
Rangers,
games.
for goodness sake.
Like
I
the-
literally have every single one of them.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
All right, your 15 seconds are up. Hannah.
Think B was yellow.
Yeah, yellow. I'm going.
Yeah,
with
B,
yellow.
B is yellow.
So B.
Be yellow.
B.
yeah.
All right, you're correct.
It-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
thought
one of
so.
their faces like pink?
That was Sinestro.
Sinestro,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sinestro.
yeah.
Sinestro
was
is
the
the yellow.
one. Sinestro is the one who created the Yellow Lanterns after he
Yeah,
left the
'cause-
Green Lantern
Yeah,
Corps.
because I remember
then
seeing one
also
in
made his
yellow and
own
have a
oath.
pink face, so that's how I remember.
Yeah.
The Yellow
Yeah.
Lantern Corps
Alright.
is also called the Sinestro Corps
Yeah,
because
So-
he's egotistical.
but his oath is very much the reverse of what the Green Lantern oath is.
Yeah.
I just remember that off the top of my head, plus that was an absolute guess.
All right. So, Julian and Hannah, you are now what,
Yes.
45 points?
Yeah,
I
45.
think
Yeah,
so.
I'm
now
at
He's
40.
40.
I'm at
points.
40.
So Hannah and Julian get to answer the bonus question, which is apparently significantly harder, according to a lot of the people I've tested this on.
We shall
Oh.
see.
So- Bonus question time. In the original 2005 Ben 10 series,
okay.
the Omnitrix usually cycles through the original roster or unlocks new forms via manual codes. However, which of these aliens was the first one Ben unlocked specifically by the Omnitrix capture mode, scanning the DNA of another being? A. Waybig. B. Snarrow, originally known as Ben Mummy. D. Blitzwolfer, also originally known as Ben Wolf. Or D. Wildvine. Your 15 seconds start now.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this one is a little bit of a difficult question for you two.
I don't
Like,
think-
I remember this I remember this because I watched that episode
multiple
over and over
times.
again.
I remember him turning into the fire guy for the first time.
Oh yeah, that was Heat Blast.
Yeah, he
All right, your 15 seconds are up. Hannah, what is your answer?
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say Wildvine.
What is your answer, Julian?
I'm gonna say also Wildvine.
Blitzwolfer.
Oh,
Yeah, I
also
thought
known as
so.
Ben
I
Wolf.
goddamn knew it. I
It was-
goddamn knew it as well.
In the original 2005 show, I think it was around season 3, Ben realized that he could scan the DNA of aliens whenever aliens made contact with the Omnitrix,
Yes.
and he started becoming a werewolf because what they thought was originally a
Oh,
supernatural being
yeah.
known as a werewolf.
The Yenal
was-
Dushi,
Yes,
I believe, was the
I
name
remember
of
it
it.
very clearly.
Wait, were you talking about the first season or the first episode?
No, it wasn't first season or episode. This was like
On the lore.
yeah, the
Yeah,
lore.
first-
Oh.
Yeah.
He
I'm
ori-
not big on the
I-
Ben 10 lore.
See, I didn't know when he got Wildvine. I just
I
knew
th-
that he got Wildvine.
I just know he turned
I
into
think
a
he got,
werewolf.
I think he got Wildvine like way before Ben Wolf at all.
Yeah,
like
way
before
before him.
Blitzwolfer.
Yeah, way before, I
What
would
time
say.
is
All right.
It is.
Now we are back to the interview with
Yep.
Julian because we do have limited time, and I believe that the 15 seconds need to be, adjusted because we spent way too much time
Yeah.
waiting for your answers.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, and thankfully I just checked my work and I've got a shift on Sunday.
Nice.
Great.
All right. So this is the second segment of your interview,
Mhm.
Julian.
Yeah.
So let's get to the heavy stuff, also known as death metal.
Yeah.
So, Julian,
Mm-hmm.
what was the first entryway album that got you into death metal? And was it a slow burn or an immediate yes?
Ooh. First death metal album.
Yes.
I don't know the name of the album. I don't. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it's an album called Tomb of the Mutilated by Cannibal Corpse.
Ooh, I think I've listened to Cannibal Corpse before.
Yeah, they made a song called Hammer, Smash Face, and another one about shooting blood from your.
Oh yeah. I've listened to that song. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Um,
All you hear is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was it a slow burn or was it an immediate yes? I love this genre.
It was a yes when I first heard Hammer Smash Face, because like when I was like, let's say, like 30 seconds in, and then I heard the guy's vocals. The vocals on this album was before the current singer George Copsgrinder Fisher.
Yeah.
But I would say both artists make great music.
All right. So let's get to the lore. What are the death metal lyrics that feel like dark fantasy or horror comics? do you ever find yourself visualizing stories when you listen to these tracks?
Are you talking about just the subgenre of death metal itself, or are you mixing it up with the entirety of the heavy metal genre? Because
Just death metal in general. Do you ever think of like stories whenever you listen to death metal?
I mean, the only two death metal songs I know that are understandable are made by a band called Death. One of them's one of their songs is called Spirit Crusher, and the other is Crystal Mountain, where lyrics are very reasonable. But yeah, I do feel like few stories from in the death metal genre, but it's majority through other genres,
All right.
like other like the thrash with Metallica's Fade to Black.
Right. So, let's do live experiences now.
Ooh.
What is the most intense pit or live show that you have been to? And do you feel like it is a scene out of a dream you've ever had? So this can be from death metal or any recent concert that you have been to.
I've been to 2 concerts in 2025. It was Drowning. I went to see Drowning Pool in November of 2025 at Rock City,
Right.
and I also went to see Sabaton at Motorpoint on December the 6th, both in a banana costume.
And
So
you were featured on the
Yeah, there was
like the
someone.
full was it stream or a video?
No, there were someone was recording the Drowning Pool song "Tears Away," and there's just me being crowd surfed, and
And you're just in a bright yellow banana costume.
but I'll say my current favorite concert experience was seeing a Drowning Pool at Rock City, because after Head PE and Spine Shank
Right.
finished the play, Drowning Pool went on, and it was magical because I was crowd surfed many times. The mosh pit was crazy, and one time after doing a crowd surfed, I went to do like a fist bump simple to Ryan McComb, the singer, and
Mhm.
he did like a arm grab.
he like cabbaged
Yeah,
your hand.
me. I was like, oh my god! I didn't catch like a pick or a drumstick,
right.
but
Yeah.
still legendary.
All right. Now, let's move on to the third segment because there are just 3 questions for each segment.
Fair enough.
So the third segment is the crossovers where
Ooh.
where the worlds collide.
Ooh.
So, let's talk superheroes. Superheroes that
Nice.
you think are metal. If you had
Yeah.
to pick one superhero to front a death metal band, who is it?
I would say probably Ghost Rider, because all of the AMVs.
Hell yeah,
the-
bro.
like majority of his AMVs is just Skillet.
It honestly, yeah, because Skillet fits the vibe of Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it
especially
does.
especially Monster. Monster
Yeah,
fits.
and Werewolf
perfectly.
Sonic, and Werewolf Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That was
100%.
actually one of the first songs I actually listened to
Yeah.
from Skillet. Monster is
I mean,
so
of
good.
course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're play. Oh god, I need to get tickets. I need to see them.
Oh yeah, they're playing in like what, July?
Yeah, they're playing.
Yeah.
I think I think yes. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
it's
no,
like-
they're
it's
playing in. I think they play either in May or June. I haven't checked, but I think the cities they're playing are Glasgow, London, Birmingham, and I think and Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm probably going to the Manchester one because Rick Astley's playing in Motorpoint on December 22nd.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
never gonna give you up, guy.
yeah. All right. So let's talk about soundtracks now.
Hell yeah.
Which comic book run is so dark it deserves a custom death metal soundtrack?
The absolute Batman series.
Honestly,
But
fair enough. No. What the hell? Bro, I know Darkseid is the most petty being alive. I know he's the most petty being. Because imagine, you are this, like, well, I want to say immortal because no one's actually ever managed to kill him. But
Mhm.
you're this, like, ominous being. You're powerful. You're able to take down Superman, who is able to fly into the sun and absorb its energy. You're able to fight him hand to hand. But then you get bitch slapped by a human with electrical knuckle dusters.
Yeah.
No.
Imagine Spirit Crusher being his intro theme. Like you see him and he. And
Wait,
this-
wait, no,
and-
no, no, no. We can't get copyright struck.
Oh,
yeah.
We can't play any music, right?
No, we can't.
we
but
can't play any
hold up.
royalty-free music.
Hold the hell up.
Yeah.
Batman absolutely did the most diabolical thing with his knuckle dusters. God damn.
Bro,
Imagine
Gave him the nuttiest goddamn clean right ever. ever seen. Oh
Imagine
my God.
Batman's gym playlist was just death, and whilst doing press up, you just hear Spirit
Yeah.
Crusher.
But yeah, so I do think
crazy.
I do think Absolute Batman would deserve a death metal track.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Considering what he did to Black Mask's gang within the first few comics, like
Mhm.
bro straight up gouged someone's eyes out with the ears on his batsuit, which, fun fact, I'm gonna have to do this again, are detachable knives.
What?
Yeah, they're detachable knives.
So you can just
What?
Yeah, he can literally grab the ears of his batsuit, rip them off, and they would be knives, and then he could just gouge someone's eyes out.
that's just Batman from London.
Not to mention his cape.
Oh my god.
Oh.
First of all,
Cape.
bro, his cape, that shit has to be a symbiote.
What?
That
Ain't
that
no
shit
way
cannot
That thing is real.
that shit can't be made by Bruce Wayne. That has to be like something from space. That has to be something from fucking Superman or some shit. Because like, why can it move on its own? Genuinely,
Yeah, what?
it looks like it moves on its own.
Yeah, that's some
And it's
symbiote type
weird.
shit.
It's
Even when it's not windy, just
yeah, genuinely.
or maybe it's for
effect.
effect. Maybe it's for effect.
Yeah,
is-
it's
Maybe.
got a
that's
cape
what
of
that's what the feeling
billowing.
is. Maybe it's for
Maybe.
effect.
But one last question for this interview.
Yeah.
This is for aesthetics.
Ooh.
Why do you think the heavy metal aesthetic and comic book aesthetic go so well together? Is it the shared love for the larger than life, or is it just it blends so well together?
I would say both answers because imagine whilst absolute Batman is fighting, and on the other side you just hear the intro to a Cannibal Corpse song.
Hell yeah. Honestly, I do think the Absolute Universe just on its own deserves some
Yeah.
heavy metal besides Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Boy got did dirty, bro.
honestly, yeah, but I think Absolute Martian Manhunter is more like classical music because
Yeah.
the art style of Absolute Martian Manhunter reminds me of like some fucking Picasso paintings with like
Yeah.
how abstract everything is. Also, Darkseid was revealed in those comics.
Mhm.
Absolute Darkseid was revealed.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to do this one more time before we, start fucking ending this shit.
Yeah.
Big bitch.
What? That even Moto can't defeat him.
Yes,
Oh damn.
Honestly,
bro is hefty and also basically a planet.
Bro wants Gloria to himself.
Shut the fuck
What?
Shut the fuck up about Madagascar, bro. Oh my days. Hannah, you look like you were about to say something and I accidentally cut you off. I'm sorry.
Was I?
You look like you were about
to.
You look like you were about to like speak or interject into the conversation.
I have no clue.
You've
It's-
been quiet for most of this.
Yeah,
that is
it's
true.
because it's a lot of topics that I don't have much to weigh in on.
I mean, yeah. To be honest, you don't look like you would be much into heavy metal or death metal.
I do enjoy some.
Mm.
I've
Come on, dude.
Continue.
I have partaken in a bit of Skillet
Hell yeah.
and I think it's 3 Days Grace.
Right.
Oh, 3 Days Grace is
Because-
so good.
Mm.
Mostly just thanks to the songs Monster and
Animal I've become.
Animal I've Become.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not that
Mm.
big of a thing, and also I am not caught up on a lot of DC stuff,
Fair enough.
and I've
Yeah.
I've never really been too deep into DC, so
Fair. You do seem more like a Marvel kid
Yeah.
than DC.
oh yeah.
I'm a combination. I'm a Marvel and DC kid, but I prefer
kind of in the
DC a
middle
lot more.
myself. Honestly, I'm kind of in the middle.
Mm.
But holy hell,
Yeah, no,
honestly,
I
Batman beating the living shit out of Darkseid with a knuckle dusters was
Menacing.
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Menace.
dude.
Absolute
But I
menace.
actually remember there was one scene where Lex Luthor and Joker were in a limousine, I think, and Joker was
yeah.
saying to Lex Luthor, "Pay me, like, I don't know what amount, but pay me to kill Superman."
Pay me $1 billion and I'll kill a Superman.
And then he's like, "What makes you think you can take out Superman when you can't take out a mere mortal?"
What makes you think you can take out a god, yet you can't take out a simple mortal in a bat suit?
Fun fact: Lee is going to be in the next God of War game.
Oh, and then he proceeds to say there is nothing mere about that mortal.
No,
There's nothing mere
there-
about that
there
mortal.
isn't.
there really
No, the
isn't.
hell there is
bro,
not.
bro. I want to meet the fucking Tibetan monks that trained him.
Oh yeah.
Because-
No, what?
We-
Bro, in Batman Brave and the Bold, Batman always made a fucking argument saying that, oh, I was trained by some Tibetan monks. You can fly. That's
like,
not a Tibetan monk technique.
every
What do you
time-
mean?
No, he glides. He glides.
no,
Like Moon Knight,
every
actually.
I was
time-
making a like a kind of a joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
like every
yeah.
time he manages to get around whatever ability the villain has, and whoever he's doing it with,
He
is
blames
like,
it on the Tibetan
how
monks.
are you doing this? And he's like,
Bo.
Tibetan monk techniques.
No,
It's a
Superman
Tibetan monk
was
technique.
honestly Superman was crashing out. I saw
Dude.
most of most people on TikTok were making videos on how Batman was literally doing these Tibetan monk techniques, and Superman was literally laser
Yeah.
vision right in the sky. Bruce, like stop doing this, damn it.
It's just like
Tibetan monk techniques, man.
just like Bruce, cut it out. We know for a fact you have superpowers. Don't think you're a regular mortal man. You have superpowers. Stop blaming it on these fucking Tibetan monks. They didn't do jack shit.
Bruce, we know all the weird ass chemicals you've been exposed to have given you some form of powers.
God damn.
Genuinely, honestly.
Because,
But
yeah. The amount of Batman villains that use chemical weapons.
specifically
Wow.
specifically
Bane.
Joker, Bane,
Yeah.
especially Scarecrow as
Oh
well.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Killian Murphy.
I'm not gonna lie, Scarecrow is one of my most favorite villains besides like Joker, because if you really think about it, he can just end everyone's existence
Oh yeah.
within like
A
A
5 mile radius.
basically
Yeah, pretty much.
like he can. Batman Arkham Knight,
Yeah.
the I don't remember what it was called. The Cloud, I think it was called, but he basically just released a big ass
Yeah.
bomb of fear toxin all over Gotham City.
Yeah,
all over the city. And meanwhile, Batman's trying to get rid of it, and he's seeing the Joker in his mind because in, I think it's Arkham City, he was injected with Joker's toxic blood
Yeah.
after Arkham Asylum because he had turned into a Titan, not Attack on Titan. I do think the Arkham games are one of the like cooler games of Batman.
Mm.
Like if in reality the best Arkham game, because like I have a top 3. There is number 3. It is Arkham Origins, which was made by a different studio, but it did relatively well considering it was a different studio making the game instead of Rocksteady. My second one is Arkham City. Arkham City is a really good one. It allows you to traverse a part of Gotham instead of just, the asylum. And then you've got Arkham Knight, which just slaps so hard, slaps harder than an. I'm gonna stop my joke. My lawyer has told me to cease that joke. I was about to make a very insensitive joke, and I'm not going to.
Don't.
So
Don't.
I'm gonna abide by my own rules. No dark jokes.
Okay.
Don't, we're not.
But yeah, Batman has had so. Why did you just turn your mic down?
I don't know, because that's how the guy from my own head do it. He just has the mic
but-
down and looks up. He's
Yeah,
like,
but we're not him.
"Jesus, babes."
Yeah, but we're not them. We're
Yeah,
our,
we're
we're
not.
our own entity.
Yeah,
we
'cause-
we are not part of these like fucking corporate podcasts.
We're not part of a record company. Meanwhile,
We're
we
not.
Have
We're posting this. Like I'm legit editing this and posting it by myself on both the Runic Rage Productions channel on YouTube
and the Hero
and
Quest.
and the Heroes Quest podcast playlist
Spotify.
on Spotify.
Mm.
We have had to remove Apple Podcast because not only is it really finicky to do, I'm pretty sure while I was researching how to get it up on Apple Podcast, it said that I needed to pay a
What?
big ass
Ooh.
fee. And by big ass fee, I mean like hundreds of pounds just to get a
Wow.
singular, just to
Apple
get a
Music
singular
is just
episode up.
basically a
Yeah,
record
I'm
company.
like,
Yes.
nah.
Well, yeah.
Nope, I'm out.
But
Yep.
anyway,
I'm out.
Yeah, we not might be a record company, but in the room there is a Marshall GCM 2000 amp.
The fact, honestly, I'm not surprised you even know what it is. I'm not.
Mate, it says
the
it
name
there.
right there.
does
Says it
say
there.
it on the
Marshall
side.
JCM 2000.
yeah.
Most
I see.
musicians
I
use the
couldn't really
800 or
see
the
it too well.
900.
I couldn't really see it too well.
I mean, I'm an orange guy, but Marshall's cool.
But anyway, so I believe we can like drag this on for a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
probably.
I mean, Andy's not
I just
bad.
need to
Yeah, it's not
just
a hero.
say one thing.
What's up?
Honestly, I feel like one of the most underrated Marvel heroes, in my opinion, like
Moon
street
Knight?
level. Yes.
Moon Knight?
Of course. Yep.
I knew you were
just
gonna
had to
talk
say it.
about
I
this.
just have to talk about him because he's so underrated.
He
He
is.
does not get talked about enough. Like,
No,
come on.
No. Here's the thing. Here's how crazy Moon Knight is. So, do we? Okay.
Okay, can we, like,
every day
Can we let him speak, please?
Okay.
Okay. So, we all know Taskmaster, right? We all know Taskmaster. He's
Yeah.
able to copy the abilities of everyone. Well, minus superpowers. He's just able to like fight you.
Martial
Yep.
abilities.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, Moon Knight is so terrifying that not even Taskmaster wants to go after him.
No.
Someone tried to pay him a large sum of money to take Moon Knight out, to kill him, to like, take him off, right? Taskmaster said no.
Just flat out no. He just flat out
he just
refused.
said nothing doing. Like bro said he would take a crack at Captain America, Daredevil, Spider-Man. Hell, he would even go after Thor.
Damn.
Anyone but Moon
Well,
Knight. Anyone but Moon Knight. Honestly.
Anyone but Moon Knight. Moon Knight is the most terrifying character
Yeah.
because not only is he super random, he's 3 fucking people in one mind.
Oh damn.
Precisely.
You're right.
And
He
in
has
comics-
a personality disorder.
Yeah.
Originally, when Moon Knight was first released in the comics,
Oh.
it was just like 3 separate identities. It wasn't a personality disorder. It was just like 3 identities. But as like Marvel Comics started to like progress within society, they wanted to like bring awareness to some conditions like dissociative identity disorder, which is what the more modern Moon Knight has.
Mhm.
By the way, where the fuck is season 2?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Where's he?
That's
where,
what I'm saying.
We,
Where-
we got
where's
season
season
2 of
two?
Loki, but not season 2
Honestly,
of Moon
that
Knight.
is literally
Exactly.
why I wanted to bring him up. Because for God's sake, they did a brilliant job with season 1,
They
and
did.
yet they wasted him by not putting him in any other movie to crying sake, and not even giving him a
Unless
season
they
2.
put him
Come
in
on.
Secret Wars. Unless they put him in Secret Wars.
one question though.
Yo.
Does Marvel have something against Jake Lockley?
I think they do.
What? No. Because here's the thing: Jake Lockley, he's the third personality, but he's the most violent, right?
Yeah.
He's more violent than Mark Spector, who was a U.S. Marine turned Special Forces
Damn.
operative. If you're more violent than that, first of all, you are a psychopath, and you need to be admitted to a psych ward.
Send them to
immediately.
Arkham Asylum.
Exactly. But Jake Lockley is the most violent out of them. He was only used a couple times and referenced once during a aftermath of a very violent scene.
Mm.
Both Steven and Mark denied that they did this. Khonshu just kept his ass shut. He just
But
kept his fucking beak
Khonshu-
short.
No, Khonshu really said at the end credit scene of episode 6, he was like, meet my friend, Jake Lockley.
Meet my friend, Jake Lockley. And then Jake just turns around. I'm pretty sure he was speaking Spanish.
Yes,
he
he
does.
was.
And then
he
just
was.
pointed a gun.
He just
He pointed a pistol.
He's like, hola,
at
amigo.
Harrow, Arthur Harrow, and he shot him right in the head 3 times. I'm sure, 3 times.
and then just like the entire thing cuts off. He was referenced during the violent scene. We saw his sarcophagus when Jake and Stephen, not Jake and Stephen, Mark and Stephen went to the afterlife.
Not the song by Avenged Sevenfold.
They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Calm down. So they went to the afterlife and they saw a third sarcophagus, a third ancient Egyptian sarcophagus that was shaking violently.
Yes,
That was Jake.
that was
He was
absolutely
just not. He was just not released because not only did Mark and Stephen not know about his existence, Khonshu just kept him shut because he's the most like violent. He's the most unethical hero
Yeah.
out there. Well, not
Yeah.
hero, but he's the most unethical personality.
Yep.
And then we see him, like Max said, in the post-credit scene of episode 6, which was the final episode of season 1, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And he just gets like one line in Spanish, pulls out a gun, and then pops a cap in someone's head.
Yeah.
What?
Straight up.
I mean,
What the hell?
it demonstrates his character pretty well.
Yeah.
He speaks Spanish,
Yeah.
is violent.
And he's a cab driver. He's,
Yeah,
he's a taxi
exactly.
driver. He's,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
canonically, he's supposed to be a taxi driver, but he's the most violent personality out of all of them. Bro, we already have Blade. We already have Blade in the
Yeah,
MCU
exactly.
thanks to
Hell
Deadpool
yeah.
and Wolverine.
Mm.
Why the hell could we not get a super gory, scene with Jake
Doomslayer.
Lockley?
Can I also just say
Like-
as well, in the comics, like Moon Knight, honestly, Stephen Grant, right?
Mhm.
Stephen Grant.
Yeah.
In the series, he's like a main character,
Yeah.
basically within the series, because we see it from his point of view.
Yeah.
But in comics, Mark Spector has 5 personalities. Mark Spector, Stephen Grant,
Jake Lockley.
Jake Lockley, Mr. Knight, and
Yeah.
Moon Knight. A lot of people don't seem to know that from only watching the series because
I mean, Moon
Hmm.
Knight and Mr. Knight were never really personalities. They were more just suit designs
Yeah.
and aliases that Steven and Mark went by.
yeah,
Because
within the series.
because Jake doesn't exactly have a Moon Knight
No.
name. He's just called Knight, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Because he's the
exactly.
most violent, his suit is a lot different. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have the white mask. He has the white eyes, he has the white cloak,
yeah.
but he has like an all black bodysuit
Yep.
and, just is like really, really violent. I'm pretty sure he has like knives or a gun
Yeah.
as like a weapon that Khonshu gives him for some
Yeah.
fucking reason.
I don't know why, but
I mean,
Khonshu
like-
seems to just keep his mouth shut
I mean,
anytime
like-
Jake Lockley were to involved.
Dude. Right. Stephen Grant, he gets Scrimmer sticks.
Yep.
Fair enough, because he's the most docile out of all of them.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen Grant. I already said Stephen. Mark Spector. Mark Spector. He gets like sharp. I don't
He
want to say
gets the-
kunai.
The, the croissants.
He's fighting in France. His next battle is in Paris.
But he gets like these batarang like
Like crescent blades. I
yeah,
would say.
crescent blades. That's
Yeah.
the name. He gets these crescent blades that he can pull out of his chest and just
Oh, moonlight.
slice people with.
Yep.
Shing,
Jake.
Shing,
Jake just gets a fucking gun.
What?
It's putting like the funniest image in my head of just Khonshu sort of floating there, and he just floats a gun down.
just like I'm imagining the three of them standing in front of Khonshu
like a
while he's
weapon falling
present.
in Fortnite.
Like,
Tell
bro,
me about it.
I'm just imagining all three like personalities are just standing in front of Khonshu, like in their mindscape, and Khonshu's just like, granting them weapons as like the, because they're Moon Knight now. He goes to Steven and gives him like, a Scrimmer stick. So he's like,
Take these. They will help you defend yourself whenever you are in trouble, and Mark and Jake cannot protect you.
he goes to Mark and says,
When you need to protect Steven when you can, take these crescent blades so that you may protect the body.
and then he just turns to Jake and just goes, "Hey, yo, bro, here's a gun."
Bo who said, "Let me give Bo a gun."
Just like, "Hey, yo, bro, here's a Glock 17 chambered in 9mm explosive rounds. Have fun." He just pats Jake's head like he's the fucking special
Bro.
kid in like special ed class. Just like,
No.
"Here's a gun, go have
Oh,
fun."
No,
No, that's
Khonshu is actually
cute.
diabolical.
Or the other potentially funnier option is
Oh,
that
God.
like he thought it out for Mark and Steve, but then when it gets to Jake, he's just like, I don't fucking know, man. Have a gun.
Just like,
I have no idea, so
Here, Jake Lockley.
here, have a Glock 17.
no,
Wait,
like
what? What do you mean? Just have a
Bruh.
gun?
it's
Oh
They
no!
could have just.
Did
Couldn't they
Bo
give him a
just-
sword?
did Bo just like?
it's also
Did he
like
hit his mouth on the
Did
mic?
I just hit both my nose and my mouth on the fucking microphone.
Oh shit! Oh, shit. Oh no! Oh hell no!
If you hit it really hard, you look like Dustin from Stranger Things. If you hit it too hard, but you don't, you look like what's that actor?
Dude, it already looks like I'm missing one tooth. Because I have a baby tooth. It already looks like I'm missing one tooth. But anyway, hold on.
like-
You lot talk for a bit. I'm just gonna text
Yeah.
Andy saying that it's
what
over our
should we
time limit.
discuss?
So, Julian, thank you all. Thank you so much for coming in and allowing us to interview you. This was an amazing episode to create. It's always an amazing episode to create for this podcast. So, from the platforms back onto the pages, thank you all so much for watching or listening in. My name has been Lee. This has been Max and Hannah, my co-hosts, and our guest Julian.
Yeah.
Please do go ahead and listen to episode 1 if you haven't, and stay tuned for any new episodes coming within the weeks.
Yeah.
Hope all of you have had an amazing time. Hannah,
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah.
like and
And be-
subscribe.
And before it ends, I am making a black metal cover band. If you are interested, I am currently looking for a rhythm guitarist, a bassist, a drummer, and a singer. Currently, I think I have a rhythm guitarist and a singer on the way. But if you're interested in playing either bass or drum, go on Instagram and go on Life Eternal 666, no capitals. Follow me, send me a message, and I will show me your audition, and I'll see if you got into the spot. That is all.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for listening in. And also, just a quick word from our sponsor. This episode was sponsored by Runic Rage Comics. If you guys want to go and check out Hella's Home, available now on Webtoons, please do go ahead. Links are in the description on YouTube. And if you want to go and see it, if you're listening in on Spotify, please do go ahead and type in Runic Rage Comics on Webtoons, and you'll be able to find our comic books very easily. Thank you all so much for watching. Back from the panels to the pages. Have a good one.